Hi, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Monthly Horoscope for May 2019. And this is for you coming from Capricorn. And let me get my Kabbalistic cards ready. Before that, I'd like to give you my email address, which is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO 9, the number 9 at gmail.com. Shoot me an email and I'll come back to you. Now, the first card that I pull for you will be to represent the first 15 days of May, and I'm going to tackle the area of your job. Now, this card, I would say it's a 50-50 card. You can get good news in your job, but you'll have to be ready to make some changes there. It's as simple as that. So be ready to make the changes, accept to make the changes, and you will be in a much better state in your job. So the chances of that are all there. Now regarding business, let's see what your card says. It's a Venus card, so I consider this a good card, but I see the sign of the planet Mars. Kabbalistic cards show signs of planets and signs of zodiac signs. I like that. So the planet Mars warns you not to show aggression in speech and action. And the Venus says that you're going to get a lot of benefit. So regarding your business area, you have every chance to attract business, but don't be over-aggressive or over-daring, and try not to be showing some kind of stance of too much energy. So take it easy. Don't go helter-skelter in the first 15 days chasing for a job. Your ongoing job that you have is good enough. It's functioning slowly, but it's functioning safely. So be happy for that. Now I'm going to pull a card regarding your romance in the first 15 days of May for you coming from Capricorn. And this is a pretty good card. It shows that you will have every chance to find a new romance. I see the planet of Mars there with Sagittarius, so that's a good sign. So this card says you will find a new romance, but you will find somebody who is very demanding. Well, if it's not too much of that, never mind. But I consider a chance of meeting somebody who may be a little bit aggressive and therefore wants to take charge. Well, it's only the first 15 days. It may improve after that. So I would say go ahead with this romance if you meet with this person in the first 15 days of May. It's good enough. Not the best, but good enough. And now what about the romance that you have, perhaps, and that you are carrying on now? That's much better card. But it also says here that there are differences, you coming from Capricorn, there are differences between the two of you. And the differences show that anything you try to do, it may not be agreeable to your other partner. So why not, for the first 15 days of May, you let your partner in romance that you already have to just have the say. It's only 15 days, they will pass fast. And once you allow that, then the situation comes back to be better and better and better. Next card that I pull for you from Capricorn will be to do with your marriage. All right. This is not too good a card. It says there are many marriage issues that you have to finalize and find some solutions for. So there is trouble in your marriage. But there is also a solution. It says don't bring up past issues, number one. Go out and have a good time with your marriage partner. Try to soften whatever is going wrong, and you will be able to do that. So while things can go wrong and make you very unhappy, yet the solutions are also there. So it's not totally a first 15 days of May that show distress. It's up and down on a daily basis. So first 15 days, take it easy. Now I'm going to talk to you about the last 16 days of May. The last 16 days of May. And I'm going to look to see regarding your job for you coming from Capricorn. Oh, this is a very, very good card. It's a card that says the last 16 days where job is concerned, last 16 days of May is going to bring plenty of unexpected good news which could bring more money or a better position. And if you are looking for new areas of finding a job and you want to apply, go right ahead, because news comes back very quickly when you apply in the last 15 or 16 days for a new job. So job-wise, you are going to be very lucky in the last 16 days of May. Now let's see about business, what happens for you. Okay, it says your cup is spilling over, which means you have enough to do. So you don't want to go about looking for too many new ventures, it says. There's a scattering of energy from this card. So there's a lack of focus from this card. So focus on what you really want. Your popularity seems to be very strong. So you're attracting many things. People are coming to see you for, or you're finding these opportunities yourself. So a scattering of energy is what I'm worried about. Focus on what you really want and you'll get it, and do that well. I would put it that way. Now what about romance? Let's talk, if you find a new romance in the last 16 days of May, what might happen? Oh, this is a much better card. Number one, the good news is that you may find somebody, you may contact somebody, and somebody is interested in you, and this somebody is doing very well financially. That's the good news. So go for it and tell yourself all you need to do is not be too moony and not to be too oversensitive and not to be too moody. Control these parts of it, and you're going to, according to this card, do extremely well in finding a new romance in the last 15 or 16 days. Now what about a romance that you might have already going in the last 16 days? Well, there's no problem. It's a card that says, again, the financial area is spoken about. So the finances, when they are good in this last 16 days, seem to make you very happy, whether in romance or the new or the old. So you're going to do well and you'll be happy. The form of security is much better with the one that you are with in the area of romance right now. And now we'll talk about your marriage. The marriage shows improvement. That's good news in the last 16 days compared to the first 15 days. And it shows plenty of good possibilities for you. And it shows the ability to share the love. There's a lot of sharing going on here. So I would say that the last 15 days are going to be very happy days, for you where marriage is concerned. So one way of revitalizing a marriage is to go out to the places you love to go together, and all that will bring everything to the brim of happiness. So try to do that. Now I'm going to give you your lucky ages. Some people with these lucky ages are going to do extremely well throughout the whole month of May. So let's see, you coming from Capricorn, lucky ages. All right. If you happen to be the ages of 15 or 24 or 33 or 42 or 51 or 60 or 69 or 78, you're going to be one very lucky person, and the month of May will give you many dividends, not in every area of life, but in whichever area you focus, you will get these wonderful gifts in the month of May. So go ahead and do that. If you are not of these ages, you need to see me for a 90-minute session in which I will tackle your next 7, 8 or 9 years, and I will work on your date of birth, your time of birth, and I will look at your palms to get things done for you for next 7 or 8 years. We'll talk more about that later. Now your lucky dates for the month of Capricorn, for you coming from Capricorn for the month of May. And your lucky dates are going to be the 6th, the 15th and the 24th. This is a card of Jupiter, Venus and Mars. So I will choose the 6th, the 15th and the 24th. There will be a cluster of planets that's going to give you a lot of support in any area that you want really to excel. So be choosy of where you want to excel, and on the 6th, 15th and 24th, you'll be able to be rewarded for it. Now the lucky colors for you. What color makes you extremely lucky? And the color I'm going to choose for is between green and turquoise, and I'm going to go for turquoise. So wear plenty of turquoise in the month of May, and you will attract planets who control turquoise to help you, whether in the areas of love or job or business. They will definitely take you up to another stage which is good for you. So turquoise is going to help you a lot. And now for you from Capricorn, regarding your direction. Why direction? Because 9 planets are surrounding Earth. So when we look left or right or straight or back, we are going to be looking at a planet or another. So for inspiration for the month of May and to produce good luck for yourself, I would say face east, the direction of the rising sun. New things are opening up for you. So face east for inspiration in any area that you want, and you will become a luckier and luckier person in the month of May. Alright, now about this 90-minute session, which is going to cost you USD 50. So I'll tackle on a personal level your horoscope based on your date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms for your next 8, 9 or 10 years. And based on the information I will see, I'll give you your personal lucky lottery numbers, your lucky colors, your lucky gemstones, your lucky days, your lucky directions, a lot of information from the universe, so that you are perfectly placed to get all that good energy coming for you. And so how can ever things go wrong? So for USD 50, I will do all that for you. So send me an email at andyhoro9, ANDIHORO9, the number 9 at gmail.com, and then I'll be able to reply to you and we'll get this 90-minute session on. Until then, thank you and good luck.